Hey guys, Takisugi here with a new rare hero on Korean Lost Saga. This is hero 168th, Black Spear. So, should be interesting to see what this gentleman does. He's got that very Dark Soul 3-ish kind of vibe to him, so let's check him out here. So, 3-hit basics, 1, 2, 3. Third hit will launch a little bit high into the air, and each of these attacks on Black Spear will actually do these little pentagram kind of marks on people, little weird star-looking symbols. And when you have those little star-looking symbols on, you can see each hit of the basics adds one little star, and it caps out at like 5 stars, I believe. It looks like 6 total, but it seems like when you do this with your passive, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, it will do 5 spears. So how do you use a passive? It's a 2-meter passive. You hit your block button during a certain attack, and depending on how many stars you've got marked on someone, it will throw down a bunch of spears automatically, and it will lift people off grounded and allow you to continually apply some really nice pressure. But keep in mind your passive does need a second to recharge. It recharges very quickly, but still you can't just like loop that kind of attack over and over without getting your passive back. So it's fun. It's very fun. So the basic attacks, back to the basic attacks, 1, 2, 3. You can do this a couple of times. It's not too hard to loop it at least twice. Looping it at least twice and then going into your air attacks can be a good thing to do. So that's a good way to utilize that. So moving on to the hold D. Hold D is a little bit of a charge. You wind up your spear. It gets various rotations of charge. You can jump cancel it. You can jump cancel after the initial charge. Your basic attacks, by the way, do not have jump cancels, just to let you know that. But yeah, like 1 charge is like 1 little poke, 2 charges is 2 little pokes with a little mini half feint, and 3 charges, your spear will glow and you'll get a really nice long knockback. Now, apparently this looks like a guard breaker, but I tested it with 2 Gen, and the first 2 attacks actually do not guard break. I'll show you that right here. So you can see the first 2 attacks do not guard break on the ice, but the third attack will. However, when I tested this with 2 Gen, it actually didn't guard break him. He was able to block it. So I'm not sure how the properties might be mixed up or something, but it seems like it should function as a guard breaker, but it doesn't on 2 Gen, so I'm not sure. But it does break ice, so I'll leave you to decide what it does. But yeah, great little pressure tool. You can throw out your passive while doing this and kind of continuously poke someone towards an edge and stuff. It can work really great doing that kind of thing. Get you a few marks and just pressure the heck out of someone with your passive. That's pretty nice. So moving on to the dash attacks. 2-hit dasher. 2-hit light dasher rather. So the first hit's a little flinch and the second hit's a nice little poke knockback. You also had a hold D dasher. This is a straight slam down. This will also lift off grounded unless they were previously hit by it very quickly in a short window. So let's say you get a nice basic attack or something going, and you can't keep it going. You drop the combo. That's okay. You can just pick up with your hold D and do a few more basics. This seems to be almost an infinite. It gets a little bit crooked, but as long as you can do the basic attacks in between. So I'm going to just do a few basic attacks. 1, 2, 3. It'll reset the timer on it, so I'm not sure if they like bugged that out on that, but it's very easy to loop that. I'll show it on my little pirate down here. The catch is it kind of gets crooked here and there, but that's nothing you can't fix. And you can also put your whole D in between your light D if you need to get some space or get behind someone. That can be an easy way to get behind someone in order to do edge them on the other side of you. But otherwise, this looks like a little bit of an infinite. You just got to keep yourself a little bit straightish, and you can see what I mean there. I mean, it just keeps going and going. It seems like a little bit of an oversight. I'm sure that's going to be like a week 1 nerf kind of for the KLS team. Maybe they might leave it in. Who knows? That's pretty crazy though. Moving on. Okay, jump attacks. 3-hit light jumper. So first 2 hits, little flinches, and on grounded the third hit will actually launch up into the air. You also have an air dasher on Black Spear, and you can do this up to 3 times. If it connects with someone on grounded, it will lift them up, and you can use your basic attacks after it and loop it a couple of times, so it works out really nicely. And again, you can use your passive out of the air, so you can start the pressure off of that. It's a super easy way to apply all those marks on someone and then just pressure the heck out of them. It's just crazy. It's a good character for that kind of thing. It's pretty wild. It's pretty wild. Other things, you have your hold D in the air as well. This is kind of like a little mini flincher. It does put a mark on someone and it does hit grounded, but I can't really see the use of it myself. I mean, it kind of launches someone up a little bit. But yeah, I don't understand that. Maybe it bounces down out of the air. I haven't really tested that out of the air. Let me go ahead and try that. Let me try that right quick. I guess you could kind of pressure someone reasonably well with this kind of thing. Like, you do that up in the air and then you slam down behind them or something. And you can start your basic offense off that as well. So I guess it has some uses, but meh. But yeah, your air dash combo is just super good. It's super good. You just got to be a little bit quick with it. Got to get the right angle. And you can do it off your basics if you got the proper timing and stuff. But, 2 basic loops in a row will help you get the better angle for that. So check out the defensive properties down here. Haven't actually tested the gears for defensive properties, so that'll be like a mystery to me. Counterattack, semi-like, I would say that's close to Shadow Assassin, kind of. Or did Magic Lancer have a counterattack? I don't think he did, but it's like a little knockback, and, it's just like, get away from me, bro, get away from me. It's not too fast or anything, but it's okay, it's okay. So I'm going to test out the skills with you right here. Nothing on the weapon skill as far as its half-ink recoveries. Nothing on the armor skill. No recoveries on any skills. Helmet, nope. Trinket, nope. So no defensive properties except for the counterattack, it looks like. So let's check out the skills here. So weapon skill. Bada bing, bada boom. 4-hit attack and a massive knockback. And you get a little mark on someone and it automatically does a few little pulses. Looks like about 4 pulses there. Pretty nice for pressure. You got a nice knockback off that and everything. Very, very, very nice, very nice. Let's see how it works on a crowd here. I'm curious about that. Oh, I gotta click this button here. It's been a while since I've loaded up Lost Saga. I've been Street Fighter crazy lately. So it looks like the knockback actually hits people, and the pulse actually hits people as well. That's pretty interesting. By the way, let's see how our attacks look on a crowd as well. Let's see how the marks work. So we got a lot of marks there. Let's go ahead and pop that. So it seems like you can make use of those marks depending on how many people you've marked with it. It's not limited to one person, so that's fun. That's fun. Weapon skill will also hit grounded, I do believe, or maybe not. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. I've been known to be wrong. Let's try that one more time here. Let's try it one more time. Let's try to get him on the rise. Nope, no ground attack there, unless the last hit will hit them off the ground. Let's find that out. So we'll do it real quick. Change direction. Can change direction with that. That's interesting. And I know it does have an air trigger, so that'll be good. So air trigger. Last hit travels a good distance as well, so that's pretty useful. That's pretty useful. A little bit unfortunate it doesn't hit grounded though. Let's check out the armor skill. Float around. Glide around. Throw a dark little spear down at someone. Continuously mark them. And they'll take a lot of little pulse spear thingies or black magics or whatever. I don't even know what to call that. It's just some weird random haze of stuff there. But pretty decent armor skill. You can trigger in the air as well. It will hit grounded. So pretty nice, pretty nice. Let's see how it works on a crowd here. That's another thing I like to do. Test it out on a crowd right quick. Yeah, it looks like you can mark a lot of people with this. Very, very useful. Let me get this crowd of people off my screen before my game crashes. That combo meter is still ticking. Look at that. Look at that. Man, what a combo. What a combo. It's still not over. There it is. It's finally over. That's like the longest combo ever. Alright, so neat armor skill there. Neat armor skill. So helmet skill. Throw a little pull. Seems like as long as you hold it over someone, it marks them and pulses down on them. We'll do a quick rope bypass through him right there and see how that works. So it didn't seem to do much after that I didn't trigger it. Maybe if I trigger it early. Yeah, if I trigger it earlier with the D, it's going to start the little pulses. So I guess depending on how long you leave it out is how many people you're going to mark with it and everything. So bring out the crowd again. Bring them up, bring them out, bring them out. So yeah, you want to mark as many people as you can with the pull. But if you don't trigger it, you're going to lose the effect. So it's a little bit of a bummer if you don't trigger the effect. But you do want to mark as many people as you can. Oh god. Oh god, I'm lagging. I'm going to have the massive combos again. But yeah, pretty nice helmet skill there. And again, you can mark grounded as well, so that's pretty neat. I like that. That's pretty neat. I do enjoy that skill. Trinket skill. Float up into the air and then throw out a million little, I want to say arrows, but it doesn't quite look like arrows. Let me zoom in on this sucker here. We'll knock him down and see how it works on grounded as well. So there you go. They look like arrows, or some kind of weird dark energy. And you get little marks from that as well, it seems like. So, you know, it is what it is. I guess you can press your D in between and it'll spread out as well. But you probably want to let it tick a while. Probably should test these skills out a little bit better, I guess. But yeah, it seems like you can get a nice little combo started off the initial hit, or the D press of that. So there you go. Yeah, it kind of floats them up into the air if you depress it. But you probably wanna let it go out a while. Let it go out a while and then press it towards the end, then try to juggle. So that seems like the way to go. Good way to get someone's gears off if they're near low health or something. It seems nice. So that'll do it for Black Spear here today, guys. You know, it's a pretty darn decent character. I mean, you've got a lot of pressure on the character. He's got an outrageously good basic. I mean, you can just kind of pressure the heck out of someone. You know, you can pressure someone off the ledge with the hold D. If the guard breaker functions as proper, you know, that would be extremely nice on the hold D for edging. The air dashing around is just going to be outrageous as well. I mean, you can basic attack in between these as well. I mean, so if you want to get like low to the ground and, you know, do your 3-hit basics in the air, you can do just that. Otherwise, you still got a launcher off that. If the air dasher connects and everything, I mean, that's going to be extremely cheesable. And you have the extremely good ground pickup there. I don't know what they were thinking with that ground pickup. That ground pickup is just insanely easy to loop off of. I mean, you got to get yourself a little bit straight, but you know, it's just extremely easy to juggle off that ground hold D. I mean, so good, so good. Dash ground hold D. So really good stuff on this guy, really good stuff. Oh man, they gave him so much juggle potential and everything, and you know, pressure with the basics. I love the air combo. I love the air combo, and considering you can keep it going with your basics off that, pulse on someone and everything, it's just great. It's just great. It's a pretty wild and crazy character. So that'll do it here today, guys. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video, and I thank you guys for watching, and hope to see you next time. Enkindling.